And good morning. Welcome back. My name is Jody, and I'm here to tell you about a website that I found that is absolutely fantastic. It's called Obesity Coverage, and obesitycoverage.com. They have answers to any question you might have about having bariatric surgery. And I can't tell you enough good things about this website. It is just unbelievably well put together, very informative, and I suggest anybody who's going to have bariatric surgery to go on this website, read it from front to back, top to bottom. It's going to answer all your questions. What to eat, what not to eat, what's coming before surgery, what's coming after surgery, what's going to happen during surgery. It's just, like, say for instance, they tell you how much weight you'll lose after surgery, depending on what type of surgery you're having. They tell you the gastric bypass versus the gastric sleeve surgery, the differences. Gastric bypass tips and tricks. They teach you the average cost of your gastric bypass surgery, what it's going to cost you. The expert's guide to gastric bypass and the big gastric bypass diet guide are just some of the things on that webpage. Really, 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 really good website. And the 5 tips for better recovery, which are walk, follow your post-diet, stay positive, go to supportive groups, ask for help. Something that a lot of us are sometimes hesitant to do is just simply ask for help. Now, I'm having the gastric sleeve bypass surgery, and on this website that I was telling you about, it has the benefits, the surgery day, the recovery, the diet, vitamins and supplements, complications, can your stomach be stretched, expected weight loss, emotional and mindset changes, and books and tools for success. One of the things that I have been hearing a lot about when you have gastric bypass surgery is that you will go through emotional swings, ups and downs, and depression. You'll be depressed, and it's just part of your body getting used to the new hormones or lack of hormones. I don't know exactly what happens, but I would suggest that you have a psychiatrist or a psychologist picked out, ready to go to in the event that happens. Because the last thing you need is to be going through this life-changing experience, because it's life-changing, and then get knocked back with depression or these wild mood swings that they tell you to expect, and not have anything to help you with it. I say that from experience because I go to a psychiatrist, and I take 2 medications, and my mood is stabilized, and I don't foresee any problems after I have my surgery, since I'm already going to a doctor and I'm taking 2 medications for depression. So, have a psychiatrist on speed dial, so to speak. You don't have to go to them at first. You can go to them if you start to feel those problems, or a psychologist that you need to talk to somebody about your feelings or what's going on. Because a lot of times, people who have gastric surgery, they have good intentions and they go through the surgery and they come out the other side and they're like, oh my God, what have I done to myself? Because they didn't realize, even though you've read it and you've been told, and you've read it and you've been told, and you say you know what to expect, it's nothing like actually going through it, and it is now your way of life, and you're stuck. You can't go back. They can't sew your stomach back on. They can't remove the staples. You're stuck with that new little stomach. And you're also stuck with all of the requirements that go with that new little stomach. And so people, they freak out. I say freak out. They get depressed. They go through a wide range of emotions because it's a life-changing experience. And if you don't have the family support there for you, it's going to be twice, if not 3 times as hard. I'm saying that if you're sitting there drinking broth for 2 weeks and clear liquids, and then your family expects you to get up and cook steak and mashed potatoes and gravy, or fried chicken and mashed potatoes and corn, it's not going to work. It's not going to work because you're too vulnerable. You just went through a life-changing experience, and you need to have support. They need to find a way to support you and get their nutrition without expecting you to sit in the kitchen and do that. It's just too soon. It's too early. You know, I say a month or 2 out, if you feel like you're up to it, you can start doing that again. But not a day or a week after surgery. It's just too much. I surely couldn't do it. I couldn't go in the kitchen and start cooking fried shrimp, which is my weakness, my number one weakness out of everything. Fried shrimp, I'll throw down for it. I don't want to see a fried shrimp when I'm drinking broth for 2 weeks. So, I mean, you know, you've got to be realistic. You've got to have the family support there for it. And without family support, you're setting yourself up for failure. I'm sorry to say it that way, but it's going to be a failure. You're going to sit there and you're going to watch them eat that, and you're going to hate yourself, and you're going to then get that little gnawing voice in the back of your head. Oh, you can eat some. Just eat one. Just eat a little. And then you're going to eat more and more and more. You're going to go downstairs or, you know, in the kitchen in the middle of the night, and you're going to eat something you're not supposed to. And you're going to ruin your surgery. You know, and it could be fatal if you eat too much and you rupture your stomach. These are all things that you've got to think about. You've got to be realistic with it, with these things. And I'm speaking to you from a friend's experience, a close friend of mine who had bariatric surgery, and some of the things that she went through. She didn't have family support. There was nothing set in place before she had the surgery because she didn't know what to expect. That's why I like this webpage that I told you about, obesity obesitycoverage.com. I had to look and make sure I had the name correct. obesitycoverage.com. They give you different suggestions and ideas to set up and have in place when you get out of surgery. And I like that. And so I think that will be a good thing for you and your family, because I want you to succeed. I want to succeed in my surgery, and I want you to succeed in your surgery. And together, we can do this. We can do this. And it's just a matter of having the right support, the right medications, the right tools to succeed. Because let's face it, this is not a walk in the park. This is not a magic pill. This is not a magic surgery. It's going to take a lot of work and a lot of effort. It's not going to be easy. And anyone who says, oh, it was easy, they're lying. Because it's not easy. It's not. It's not easy. In real life, it's not easy. So, where it might, well, let me rephrase that. I'm thinking about what I just said, and maybe it was easy for them. Maybe they had the support in place and didn't realize it. Maybe they were stronger than you or I. Or maybe they just simply didn't experience some of the things that they tell us to watch out for. They didn't experience them. So maybe they did have it easy. I'm not going to say they're lying. I'm going to just say that I want to be prepared on every front for every step of this. I want to be prepared for success. So I think that using this guide here on obesitycoverage.com is going to be educational, informative, and it's going to be your strength, because if you read it, it tells you what you need to know, what to expect. So again, I can't say enough about it. Please read it. Read the website from front to back, cover to cover. Alright, that does it for me, this vlog. I just wanted to bring your attention to that website. I'll be back in a couple of days. And in the meantime, be strong. Bye.